Everybody loves Doom. Not only is it, I don't know, one of the most influential shooters of all time, but even now people play it. On a Game Boy, on a calculator, on a pregnancy test, these people cannot be stopped. The love for the 1993 classic is immense. Nobody talks about Doom 2 though, do they? Is it better than the original? More of the same? Did it kill the franchise?
No.
I'm interested to see why nobody outside of people who are fans of Doom in the first place really talk about Doom 2. Welcome to the show where I look at games I didn't grow up with to determine if they still hold up today. Welcome to No-Stalgia. Doom 2 stars the silent but violent Doom Marine, who after killing all the demons on Mars, now has to kill all the demons on Earth, and then after that, that is the plot. Doom 2 just assumes that you already know what Doom is. Enemies will start blasting as soon as you start playing. With the original Doom, there was a slow climb in difficulty. By the time you fought the Barons of Hell at the end of the first episode, the game is like, okay, I think you're ready now. There was no plasma gun yet, no BFG, enemies like the Lost Souls hadn't shown up. It was a slow difficulty curve that felt just right. On the other hand, Doom 2 escalates about as quickly as a G.I. Jane joke. Here's a chainsaw, shotgun, a secret rocket launcher. Who cares if it's the first level? It is 100% more difficult than the first Doom. However, I did find the first levels more than manageable, even on Ultra Violence, which is what I played it on. Now in the second level, it is pretty tough because you have to say goodbye to an old friend. The shotgun was the best weapon to use in the first Doom. Sure, it wasn't the most powerful, but ammo was plentiful, and the crunchy sound that it made, it fired, it was just... Now, you don't lose the shotgun, you're just never going to use it again. Now this is the super shotgun. Now remember, boys and girls, it takes 3 shotgun shells to take out a pinky demon. Well, I can't go back to Doom 1 now. This is the main reason to play Doom 2. It's such a powerful punch to it. Then mix that in with the sound design and it is insanely satisfying to use. And then you get to a level like Map 4's The Focus, where you've got this funky bass whilst you're just ploughing through shotgunners. As early as Map 3, the chain gunners are introduced. They're really weak, but they are devastating to your health. A hidden chain gunner will easily ruin your day. Map 6 introduces maybe the most iconic Doom 2 baddie, the Revenant. Not only can he fire rockets, but he can also sock you in the face. Other new demons include the Mancubus, a smaller, weaker, and thicker cyber demon, the Arachnotron, which is a weaker, smaller cyber mastermind, the Hell Knight, which is just a reskinned, weaker Baron of Hell, and 2 more inclusions known as Fuck You and The Pain Elementals look like beefy caca demons. They shoot lost souls out of their mouth, usually getting in the way of my bullets. The only reason they aren't the worst demon in the game is because they can be faltered with the chain gun. Then we have the Archvile. I hate the Archvile. They can set you on fire and pretty much kill you instantly if you don't get out of their line of sight. They can also resurrect demons. Whenever I had BFG ammo, it was most likely to take out these because they are positively the fucking worst. Doom 2 has an incredibly strong start. The first 7 or so maps are larger than what you'd see in the first Doom, yet seem more complex, playing around a lot more with verticality and playing around a lot more with mechanics. Maps like the Crusher, for example, you might think, oh my god, a spider mastermind, how the hell am I going to take this out with my limited arsenal? The namesake of the map, Crusher, you can actually use to take it out without having to fight it at all. Doom is at its best when progression is like a puzzle. Of course this can be overdone and over-designed, but the first few levels of Doom 2 hits that balance perfectly. Map 8, Tricks and Traps. This is where everything goes downhill. Now, Killing demons is fun. Killing a Baron of Hell, that's pretty fun. 2 Barons? Yeah, absolutely. 5? Sure. 10? 15? Okay. Enemy placement and pacing are 2 of the most important factors to any level, especially a Doom level. Let's look at Gotcha for example. You've got a Spider Mastermind and you've got a Cyber Demon, which you can actually trick into fighting each other, which means you only have to take out one of them. Then you have this intense section where you have to jump the gap in order to escape, whilst being attacked by Pain Elementals and Caco Demons. After assaulting some Chain Gunners, you are then ambushed. Now this level had a pretty strong start, but right at the end, when you are ambushed, you have 2 options. Waste your ammo and die, or run away. Now, you may make the argument that you're not supposed to kill every demon, you're supposed to preserve your ammo. But first of all, this isn't Resident Evil, it's Doom, and also, you are literally given a result at the end of each level telling you, in a percentage, how many of the demons you've killed. So there's clearly a built-in game incentive to kill everything, which I assure you, there isn't even enough ammo to kill everything. So what's the point? Encounters are either really annoying or painfully boring. 1 Baron of Hell in a hallway could be a hell of a lot more interesting and intimidating than like 15 pinkies, because that's just a case of lining them up and pressing down the fire button until they die. And Doom 2 just loves throwing you in areas where you are just swamped. And you know what? I took the game for what it was. I was like, yeah, sure, cool, whatever, fine. Maybe the only reason why I'm struggling to get so much ammo is because I haven't found enough secrets. So I'm going to start hunting for secrets now. Wow, a secret area with 10 shotgun shells. I will have some of that, please. Oh no, I'm ambushed and I'm going to have to spend 50 of the 10 shotgun shells that I picked up just to survive. Thanks for the secret, mate. Oh, when I go around the corner and what do I find? Fuck me, I guess. Also, I dig some of the concepts of these levels so much, but they are too long. Some even give my bloody bank account a run for its money with how empty they are. Others try and play with different gimmicks that are interesting, but when every corner is 5 mancubuses, whatever, it's just exhausting. The fact that this game isn't even split into episodes like the previous game makes me feel like it is going on forever. Maps like the Chasm are infamous, but if they toned down the enemy spawns and incorporated checkpoints, these would really outshine the first game's maps, because these are really so much more interesting. But when you have levels so confusing you have to put a literal arrow on the floor, you've completely lost me. And whilst I'm clearly going absolutely balmy, let's just bring up another example. Barrels of Fun. It's an interesting concept. The first room puts you in a room with this mancubus, and you're supposed to run to the checkpoint as quickly as you can before all the barrels blow up. Then you get into this room, and it's just impossible. How am I supposed to survive this? Look at the absolute carnage on screen right now. It is just too much. And look, I get it, I'm playing on ultra violence, that's kind of my fault to an extent, but it's just not fun at this point. So if you want to find any enjoyment out of Doom 2, please save often, take regular breaks, and listen to some better music. I'm sorry. Bobby Prince came back for Doom 2. Now the melodies are strong, yet they feel like they're building to a climax that never happened. These are simply too short and repetitive. Just take a listen to the most iconic track in the game and you'll see what I mean. The bosses from the previous game are sprinkled into the levels, so there's only really one brand new boss to fight, the Icon of Sin. He's just a face plastered on a wall. Shoot it with a rocket and you're done. I honestly think this finale was extremely disappointing. In fact, you could really say that about the whole game. It's an entry that's both too ambitious, but also not ambitious enough. The level design felt like an interesting experiment that was often ruined by levels that went on for too long or were plagued by just too many enemies. The super shotgun is a great addition. Even the new demons have grown on me. So, should you play Doom 2? Well, depends on what you thought of the first one. If you love Doom, I think you'll enjoy playing this to some extent. If you didn't like Doom, yeah, don't even attempt this one. It will not change your mind. But to be honest, that's all I really have to say about Doom 2. It's a little bit of a ranty one, this one. But you know what? Sometimes you play a game and it just kinda sucks. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. I'd be interested to see what you have to say on this one. And feel free to subscribe to my channel, listen to my podcast, and stay tuned for my next video. But as for me, I'm gonna go and keep searching for the gold in the old.
Now I know how a meatball feels!